thanks, Chuck. And just coming up here right now at this stage really reinforces how much we support not only InfraGard as a whole, but EMP SIG, because when I showed up this morning, Chuck didn't come and ask me to introduce my boss. Chuck directed me to. When I met Chuck over a year ago, it's been sort of our relationship, plus being fortunate to work with Mary, Kelly, and the others. It's really been truly awesome. I'm fortunate with the job that I have because I work for a individual. She may not remember me, but I first met her back around 04 when I retired from the Navy, came over to DHS, and one of the efforts I was trying to support the department on was sort of a doctrine for DHS. And right there, that was one of my sweet spots, because my last tour was in the Pentagon, and I was the lead for Navy Joint Doctrine at that time. So I was very passionate about that, and that's where I first met Caitlin. And then in 07, that interaction became professional because she joined the department as Chief of Staff for the National Protection Program Directorate. And if you think about where that director was at that time, which has cybersecurity, communications, the Office of Infrastructure Protection, Federal Protective Service. It also had an entity, U.S. Visits, so it had biometrics at the department. We didn't even have the National Cyber and Communications Information Center at that time. So these are all key issues for DHS that Caitlin worked through and led many of as the Chief of Staff. Fortunately for me, she came over as the Assistant Secretary for the Office of Infrastructure Protection a little over 4 years ago. And I say fortunate for me because there's nothing more enjoyable than coming into work and knowing that the passion that drives your boss is just to ensure that communities are safe and secure. And that's what we're all about within our office, and that's what all of you are about, and that's why you're sitting here. I can't say to the Citadel that she is a Blue Devil. And from that, I'd like to introduce the Assistant Secretary for the Office of Infrastructure Protection, Caitlin Berger.